Everyone. We'll continue from where we stopped. Unit 5 of our GST 107 study strategies. Study strategies. When we talk about study strategies, we say that they are the different methods of reading that enables us to study in a cool environment. Now let us look at finding the learning style that suits you best. To succeed academically, you need to be productive and figure out what kind of learning style suits your best or suits you best, rather, enhancing productivity, whether it's for everyday learning, through homework, revising, or for exams. Now, what are the types of learner do we have, or types of learner that you are? The first one, we have the visual learner. Visual learner. You must be a visual learner if you study and remember better with pictures. That is, visual learner study better when it comes to pictures. We have auditory or oral learners. Auditory learners prefer to learn by listening. They remember what they hear better than what they see. Then we have verbal learner. Verbal learner, reading and writing. You may be a verbal learner if you are using words in writing speech that comes to your ears or that comes to you with ease. Notes taking. Notes taking. Taking notes is a classical method. Taking notes is a classical method, and notes taking can include copying out passages or books, summarizing concepts on note cards, devoting a single page to each topic, learning things by heart. You have a little option, but to learn some things by heart for recalling, that is, this one talks about memorizing. Overview of assessment in open distance learning. Overview of assessment in open distance learning. Meaning and guidelines of selecting assessment. Assessment occupies a vital position in the process of teaching and learning, certification, and acquiring knowledge and skills, whether in a conventional system or in an ODL system. We have definition of evaluation. The general assessment of student learning would be inconclusive without evaluation because assessments or assessment activities lead to evaluation. Evaluation is the process of making a valuable judgment about the worth of a student's performance. Instructional based assessment. Instructional based assessment. We have intended learner outcomes. Intended learning outcomes. Intended learning outcomes. Semester examination. Semester examination. Structure of semester examination. Structures of semester examination. A semester examination is the evaluation of all students' performance, which is going to be added to your TMA known as your test. Examination is the process or act of testing for knowledge and ability in order to determine its worth. Assessment of non-examinable courses. Assessment of non-examinable courses. The assessment of non-examinable courses is like your mock exam. There's always a particular link given to students in order to help them test their mind and brain in readiness for the exam. So move over to module 4, learner support service. Learner support services. Learner support services. Learner support is one critical component of an effective open and distance learning environment. Learner support is one critical component of an effective open and distance learning environment. As a concept within the open and distance learning, learner support has been variously defined. However, the concept does not have a wide acceptance definition. A scholar Garrison and Bayton define learner support service as the resources that learners can access in order to carry out the learning processes. Now, types of learner support services. Types of learner support services. We have the teaching and learning services. We have the academic tutorial support. We have social and personal support, information support services, administrative support, technical support, library support, counseling support. Then we move over to sources of learner support services. Sources of learner support services. We have the study centers, which are the branches all over the states. National Open University has so many branches made up for students. Then we have the pre-admission and admission processes, the registration as well, orientation and matriculation. Then finally facilitation that deals with tutorials, and then counseling for any student that need help on change of study center and so on and so forth. We also have organization of field work and library, examinations finally, and other administrative matters. Then benefits of learner support services. Benefits of learner support services. There are certain benefits that an individual can gain or get when he or she is learning. We have promotion of academic achievements, mediation of distance, reduction of dropout rates. So this brings us to the end of GST 107. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and watch my videos, and also share, like, and refer to students.